Hello everybody, it's Steven, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys another MW3 commentary. I'm making this video expressly to be put up on the beta network. It's not going on my channel. And we're playing some free-for-all on bootleg. I think I do pretty good in this game. I was having some trouble getting good gameplay, so this isn't great, but I wanted to get something besides Dome, because it seems that Dome is the only map I can do good on these days. In free-for-all anyway, which is what I like to upload because the games don't last too long. But playing free-for-all on bootleg, and today my topic is going to be movies. I know this is probably not the most interesting topic to talk about, but I really couldn't think of anything else, and somebody gave me this idea. So, I'm just going to talk about some of the recent movies I've seen. Unfortunately, I haven't seen any movies very recently, except for one. I saw Ted in theaters, I guess about a week ago, and it was so funny. Oh my gosh, it was hilarious. It's made by Seth MacFarlane, which is the guy that made Family Guy, so you would expect it to be funny, but it was hilarious. It was funnier than Family Guy, by far. I mean, it was just great. I thought one of the best parts was that the bear's voice sounded a lot like Peter Griffin, and that just made everything so much funnier, but it's a great movie. I'm not gonna do a review on it and talk about it and spoil it for you guys, but if you haven't heard about it, it's basically about a guy who is an outcast. He doesn't have many friends, and he gets a teddy bear for Christmas, and he wishes that it could talk and live and everything, and the next morning he wakes up and it's living, and they grow up together, and the main part of the movie is when they're in their 30s, and there's a lot of drama going on with the guy's girlfriend, and about him being immature because of the bear, and it just all turns into a big mess. But it's a very funny movie. I highly suggest going to check it out if you like dirty comedy. You should definitely go check it out. The other most recent movie I seen was probably The Lorax, which is a Dr. Seuss movie. It was pretty good. I thought it was pretty interesting. I'm not real big on Dr. Seuss. He kind of annoys me, but he is a legend, to say the least. So, it was a pretty good movie. It's about trees, basically. If you want to have the most basic description of it, it's about trees. And before that, I saw something in theaters like a week before that. I can't even remember what it was. It's because that was at least 3 or 4 months ago. But it was, what was it called? Anyway, I can't remember, but it was, whatever it was an okay movie. I think it had something to do with Treasure Island, like Treasure Island 2 or something like that. And before that, not in the theaters, but I did see it, and it is recent. I saw Friends with Benefits, starring Justin Timberlake and Mila Kunis, or however you pronounce her first name, who is also in, I forgot to say, in Ted. I know I'm jumping back and forth between movies, but Ted has Mila Kunis, and some other guy who's really popular, and I don't know his name. I'm not good at remembering names, but he's a good actor, and you can look up Ted and find out everyone that's in it if you really care that much. So yeah, I saw Friends with Benefits. That was a really funny and good movie. I saw it at Michael's house, actually, my friend Michael. We watched it, and it was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. And it was also kind of sad at parts and whatnot. It was a pretty good movie. Justin Timberlake's actually a good actor. I've seen 2 or 3 movies with him in it, and he's actually a pretty good actor. Oh, another movie. I hadn't even thought about mentioning this one. An old movie that I saw for the first time recently. Lethal Weapon. Oh my goodness, that movie is great. It's funny. It's got great action in it. It's got a good story. I really liked that movie. I had been wanting to see it for a while, and I finally got it I watched it on Netflix, and it was great. Unfortunately, they don't have the other Lethal Weapon movies on Netflix Instant, which means I'm not gonna have any way to watch them unless I stream them online, which I may actually do eventually. And so that movie was good. It's an action movie. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's about drugs and cops. It's way better than it sounds. If you ever heard like a review or like a synopsis of it, I think it's better than it sounds. Because when I first heard about it, I was like, oh, it's just one of those generic cop movies from the 80s or 90s. But no, it's really good. One other movie I want to talk about is a sports-related movie. It's about baseball. It's called The Sandlot. It's a very, very underrated movie, in my opinion. It wasn't very popular, never got very popular, but it is a great, great movie about baseball, about kids playing baseball. It's really good. I've seen it. There's no telling how many times I've seen it in my lifetime, but I really just love it. And we've only got about 40 seconds left, less than that, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about my favorite movie of all time. And, nobody would probably guess this, but my favorite movie of all time is The Shawshank Redemption. Starring Morgan Freeman, the other guy's name is right on the tip of my tongue and I can't think of it. Tim Robbins, yeah. Starring those two. It is a great movie. It's about prison. It's based on a book or a story by Stephen King, who is one of my favorite authors, and it is just a great movie. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm going over my gameplay limit again, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time on the Beta Hub, hopefully with another commentary.